Hello everybody. First of all, welcome you to the official channel of Law Prep Tutorial. Today we will try to address a very important question जो बहुत बच्चों को trouble करते हैं at this point in time. The question is very simple right in front of your eyes. CLAT, I still haven't started yet. Can I crack it? Right. So with hardly 3-4, in fact not even 4, hardly let's say a few months left. Do I still have time? Can I still make it if I start now? Now, the answer to this question should not be arrived at by simply using our emotions or intuitions. Like everything else, हर question का answer जो है should be taken up, should be arrived at by using a logical process. Process हमारा सही होना चाहिए, right? So, to address this question, let me take you through a process. The process is very simple. The exam, the test that you're planning to take, ask yourself, is it knowledge intensive or is it skill intensive? Knowledge intensive matlab, if I take an example, an exam or a test like the civil service exams, ये इसके लिए आप 2-3 महीने 3-4 महीने में नहीं प्रिपेयर कर सकते because the questions are loaded with knowledge. Skill intensive would be where knowledge से ज़्यादा you require more of aptitude, you require more of skill, right? So ask yourself this, right? Now, for the sake of an example, let's take a question and see. For example, एक question है आपके लिए, who was the first Indian to win an Oscar? इसमें आप skill क्या लगा सकते हैं? Skill नहीं लगा सकते. You can, हाँ, yes, if you want, you can search on Google. लेकिन exam में Google नहीं होगा. So, what is very important here is, अगर इसका answer मुझे पता होगा, तो I will know it. Otherwise, I will not know it. This is a perfect example of what is known as a knowledge-intensive question, right? Let me show you for a quick second what is a skill intensive question. Now, do not get into the basics very well. It's very simple. There are two trains, right? And they are separated by a distance of 120 kilometers. There are two, and the trains start moving at the same time, right? And their speeds are 60 kilometers. There is an eagle who is sitting on the train starting from point A, and all the three of them start at the same time. Matlab, the trains are moving towards each other like this, and the bird is flying from one train to the other. It will keep on flying back and forth till the time the two trains cross or collide, right? Now the question is, by the time the two trains cross or collide, how many kilometers would the eagle have flown? The answer is very simple. You'll have to find out. If you know the formula of distance, speed equals to distance by time. So therefore, distance is speed into time. So how long did the bird fly? The bird will fly till the time the two trains collide. And that would be, how much time will they? 120 kilometers, each train coming towards each other at 60 kilometers per hour. That basically means the two trains will collide or will cross in exactly 1 hour. So the bird will continue flying for exactly 1 hour, which means the bird will cover 200 kilometers. That is the speed of the bird. So going back, this is a knowledge intensive question. This is a skill intensive question. So coming back to the question, can I crack the exam if I start now? Depends a lot on, is the exam ज़्यादातर knowledge intensive या ज़्यादातर skill intensive? Now, let's answer the question using proper data. So, जो exam हम देने जा रहे हैं, उसका component, उसके जो breakup है, वो क्या है? Let's see. Right. First thing, legal reasoning is 25% of the paper. GK is 25% of the paper. Then logical reasoning is 20% of the paper. And RC is 20%. And quant is 10%. Now, आप इसमें से आप देख के बताइए, out of these 5 sections, right, कहाँ knowledge की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है? Now, if you look at that, knowledge की ज़रूरत अगर आप देखोगे, तो it is there only in this. 1 second, sorry. So, knowledge is there, knowledge is required only in the GK section, right? And GK section is 25%, right? If you look at the other sections, the other papers, right, the other section, sorry, legal reasoning, देखने में लग रहा है कि, right, okay, you might need to know some principles. Yes, प्रिंसिपल्स अगर पहले से पता हो तो हेल्पफुल है, लेकिन everything that is needed to answer the question will be there right in front of you in the description. So is the case with logical reasoning. It is purely skill based. RC, reading comprehension, purely skill based. क्वांट, बहुत लोग कह सकते हैं क्वांट में थोड़ा सा नॉलेज की रिक्वायरमेंट है, बट थोड़ा सा, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी बेस्ड ऑन एनी एडवांस मैथमेटिक्स, हायर मैथ्स कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. इट विल बी लाइक something like the question which I just showed you right now, right? You need to have a certain skill. So in short, जो knowledge के requirement है वो सिर्फ इस section में है, that is in GK. Now, so I think this narrows down the answer to a great extent. So first let's understand GK section जो है उसके लिए how important, what is the kind of preparation that we need to have. Very simple, do not treat it at the level of UPSC. Questions are mostly MCQs. And by the way, in these 4 months, if you are confident that you will be able to cover 1 year or at least 1 year of current affairs, the answer to the question that we pose in the beginning should be definitely a yes, right? So if you think that you can handle this, the answer to the question, can I start now and can I crack the exam? The answer to that question would be definitely yes, right? So that is all. Thank you.